Welcome back to another video with your boy, King Keys. Excuse my messy room in the back, by the way. Now, as y'all know, I've been trying to get consistent on the YouTube tip. I feel like I'm consistent with a lot of things in life, but I need to be a lot more consistent on the YouTube tip. And as y'all also know, this main channel is really all about, like the self-improvement / finance kind of niche, because those are things that I'm just really big on right now. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about how I'm 27 and have no friends. Y'all might be thinking, wait, 27 and have no friends? What do you mean? If you go to my socials, you see I be out all the time, doing things, traveling, this, that, and the third. So 27 have no friends. Key, what do you mean? Let me explain. So by design, I choose to not really hang around a lot of people, not be around a lot of people. And that's for a few reasons, right? A few reasons that some of you might relate to, some of you might not relate to. And the first one being that mindset, right? I'm big on mindset. I feel like mindset is everything. So if I can't be around people who are in a growth mindset, people who wanna improve their life, they wanna improve their finances, they wanna improve where they're at in life right now, they wanna improve their living situation or their job situation, or like mindset is everything. Mindset is everything. And I'm the type of person where I just wanna grow. I want to grow. I want to learn more about business. I want to learn more about content. I want to learn more about how to improve my finances. I want to learn everything there is to learn about just simply doing better in life. And a lot of people really don't want better. They're trapped in the mindset of where they're at, the environment they're in, where they grew up at, the people they be around. At the end of the day, the most true statement is you're the sum of the 5 people that you hang around the most, right? And I'm a firm believer in that. If you hang around 5 people that smoke all day and just go party on the weekend, you're gonna be the number 6 person that smokes all day and just goes to party on the weekend. When there's a lot more productive things that you can be doing with your time. It's 2026, let's be honest. I feel like making money is more simple than ever. Not easy, because you still have to put in the work, but simple. But you have to be consistent, and you have to have the mindset to be willing to grow and do better. So I feel like sometimes in life, you just outgrow people, and it's just as simple as that. At the end of the day, like I said before, if you're someone who wants to grow, right, you might want to change your habits. You might want to change the things that you do, the things that you partake in, the things that you spend your time doing every day. And one of those things for me a while back was, I don't really say this too often, but a while back I used to smoke, just like a lot of people used to. And it was a habit. It was a bad habit, in my opinion. I used to smoke chronically, every day, multiple times a day. And it wasn't really getting me anywhere. I noticed after a while, I was just in this cycle of, I would go to work, get off work, just go sit in the car and go smoke, and spend so much time doing that. And then, when you smoke, it goes along with, you get the munchies, so you want to buy food. A lot of times that food that you're buying after you smoke isn't healthy. And you just get trapped in this cycle of go to work, come home, smoke, buy unhealthy foods, and before you know it, once you look up, after you get off work, you done smoked for a little while. It's 10 o'clock, it's 11 o'clock. It's time for you to go home, go upstairs, pack it up, and go to work the next day. And it really is a vicious cycle that I wanted to break out of. And I say that to say that for me, once I changed my habits, a lot of the people that I used to be around when I did those habits stopped reaching out. And they may see this, they may not. At the end of the day, I'm just speaking my truth. I'm not here to throw shade on nobody. But once I stopped smoking, a lot of those people that I was doing that with, I didn't hear from anymore. So I just feel like one thing to note is sometimes you may just be friends with people because y'all share a similar habit, because y'all party together, or y'all smoke together, or y'all chase girls together, or whatever the case may be. Once you decide that you want to stop doing that and improve your life, you may stop hearing from that person or stop hearing from those people. That's another one of these reasons why I'm not really around a lot of people anymore by design. Not because I'm not friendly, not because I'm antisocial. I always bless people with my good energy every single day. Every single day. So that's not really the case. It's more so, it's just by design. Another one of these things is I just don't trust people. I have very bad trust issues. And I'm aware that it may be a toxic thing. It may not. I don't know. Y'all can let me know in the comments, but I have very, very bad trust issues, right? To the point where, for example, I moved into this new spot. No one's been here. The only person who's been to this new spot since I moved in is my lady. And that's because that's my lady. And she also helped me move in. But besides that, that's like my lady and my mom, my pops, my little brother, my lady and my immediate family, right, are like mainly the only people that I trust. I have very bad trust issues. I feel like most people have bad intentions, and I can be wrong about that. And sometimes I feel like I may contradict myself a little bit, because you may say, Key, well, how do you want to grow a business and network and build clients and build business partners, this, that, and the third, if you don't trust people? Well, it may be a contradicting statement. However, I feel that if it's a business partnership, I can understand that, me and that person are both in it to improve our business, to make money together. And money can't get in between people, but I think that if you get into a business partnership with someone who you share a like mindset with, you don't really have to worry about certain things, right? But overall, I feel like a lot of people just have bad intentions. I really not show people what I be doing, or especially where I live. I really rather not have people where I lay my head, because you just never know. You just never know. And I definitely have a lot of reasons that I don't have to list and explain in this video, but that's a big thing for me. I'm not a very easily trusting person. I'm a cool person. I have good energy. I'm a friendly person, but I'm not a very easily trusting person. And it's to the point where I have people that I've known for a long time, but because of reasons I stated earlier in the video, I'm not really around them as much anymore. And I just feel like, even if I've known you for a while, but we haven't been around each other sometime, I see it like, I don't know what you're doing anymore. I don't know who you hang with. I don't know where you be at. I don't know the things you do day to day anymore. Like, I just can't trust people and their intentions. And that might be something that I have to work on per se, but also I see it like it's something that helps me protect myself, protect my energy, protect my peace. And I feel like whenever it's a situation or a person that is deserving of me giving it a chance, I usually know, because I'm very good at sensing energy. I'm very good at sensing good intentions. I'm very good at sensing, okay, this person wants to be my business partner because they want to run it up just like me. We got a similar mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can sense when it's a good situation, but overall it's very hard for me to trust people. And I think, in my opinion, that's okay. It doesn't stop me from building relationships. It doesn't stop me from reaching out to clients. It doesn't stop me from, I can walk down the block and have a conversation with a complete stranger that I don't know from a hole in the wall. I've done it so many times. It's a good thing, but doesn't necessarily mean I trust them, you know what I'm saying? Going on a tangent, but trust is a big thing for me. The last reasons is I'm just someone who I'm comfortable waiting and being patient for the right people to come into my life. Like, I'm someone who I know somewhere down the line, as long as I just continue to pursue my path and pursue my purpose, I'm destined to meet the right people that I want to be around. Like, I'm destined to meet the right kind of people that I desire, you know, to be in my life. Whether it be as just a simple, just meeting new friends, or, you know, business partnerships. Really, I'm gonna be honest, all I want right now are business partnerships, and to build clientele and rapport with people that I want to do business with. That's really all I'm looking for right now. And I know down the line I might find some very lucrative relationships with people that are doing the same type of things that I want to do, or with people who want to work with me because they like the service business that I have to offer, or the service business that I'm building rather. So I'm someone who I'm patient. I'm a very patient person. Like, I'm a very, very patient person. When it came to meeting my lady, I was very patient with that because I knew what I wanted in a relationship, and I knew what I was looking for in a partner, and I wasn't willing to settle for anything less. And eventually, you know, she came my way. I didn't go searching for it. I didn't go searching for love. I didn't go searching for her, and vice versa. She wasn't searching for love at the time, and she didn't come searching for me. It's just the energy and the vibration and the way we carried ourselves, it led us to each other. That's why I'm big on being patient, and just be the kind of person that you want to become. Be the kind of person that you would want to meet. Be the kind of person that you would want to have in your life. So if you're anything like me, if you want to be a successful business owner, carry yourself like that. Make sure you run a successful business. Put the work in every day. Eventually, you'll come across someone else who's a successful business owner. You'll come across 2-3 clients that want to work with you, and you could build a relationship with them. You'll come across other creators if that's what you do. Like, just become the best version of yourself and become the best at what you do, and everything else will follow, right? I'm big on do that, and that energy will gravitate all the kind of people that you want to have around you into your life. And I'm not afraid to be lonely. I feel like as a man, it might sound crazy to all my men out there, especially, you can't be afraid to be lonely. Can't be afraid to be lonely. Don't get me wrong, I have a lot of people that love me, so I don't want to make it seem like I don't. You know what I'm saying? I have a very loving family, especially my immediate family. I have a lady that loves me and I spend a lot of time with. You know what I'm saying? And I have a lot of love to give out, and I give a lot of love. I'm a very big-hearted dude, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not afraid to be lonely. I do a lot of things by myself. Honestly, most things I do by myself, unless it's not with my lady. That's really how things are right now. But I'm not afraid to live alone. I live alone right now. The space is all for me. You know what I'm saying? I'll sit down and go out to eat by myself. I'll sit down and make a video by myself. I'll sit down and run my business, but I'll sit down and do anything by myself. I don't expect anyone to be around me. I don't expect anyone to want to be around me. If they do, they do. And if they don't, they don't. Moral of the story is, loneliness is power, gentlemen. That's what I'm really trying to say. Loneliness is power. Don't be afraid to be lonely. You know what I'm saying? I feel like embrace it. Embrace it. I feel like I've been in a period of isolation now for some time, I would say honestly maybe for about over a year now. And at first it was very difficult. I'm not gonna lie. At first it was difficult. At first, the only thoughts that would go through my head are, dang, like, I knew so many people. I had so many friends, and now it's like they don't text no more. They don't call no more. I stopped doing certain habits, and it's like they don't hit me up no more. And you know, like, whenever I go do something, it's only with my girl. And you know, there were a lot of like kind of negative thoughts that were going through my head at first. And I feel like after a while, it just got easier. It just got easier. And what it also did was made me more and more focused. more and more focused, more and more consistent, more and more, just it made me better all the way around. My mentality, me being consistent with going to the gym, building my business, learning how to create content. Like, it really made me a better person overall. So my biggest advice is don't be afraid to be lonely. And that's why I'm also not afraid to admit, as I said in the beginning of the video, I'm 27 and I feel like I don't really have any friends. I got a couple homies that I might kick it with from time to time, but other than that, most of the time, again, if I'm not with family, which my family lives out of state, or if I'm not with my lady, most of the time I'm thugging it by myself, I'm kicking it by myself, which is the main reason why I decided to start talking to the camera. But I just wanted to come on here, and talk some game. It may not have been the best video, but bear with me. I'm still really getting used to this, honestly. But stay tuned for the next one. Maybe I'll give you guys a little apartment tour. It's still fairly empty right now. Maybe we could do that, give y'all a tour of the apartment. I'll give y'all a tour of the amenities in the building that I pay for, and because it's somewhat of a luxury building, I guess you could say. I have certain things that I have access to, but maybe I'll do that for the next video. Y'all stay tuned. In the meantime, I'm out.